What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. What I have in my right hand to your guys' left is a very elusive and very hard to find Pepsi Vanilla bottle from 2019. What I have in my left hand to your guys' right is a can of Nitro Pepsi Vanilla Draft Cola. Title of today's video is going to be, does Pepsi Vanilla actually taste like Nitro Pepsi Vanilla? In this video, I will be opening up both of these containers and giving you guys a taste test and letting you know exactly what I think about both of these. And we'll get that done. But first, I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of a rundown and a history lesson on both Pepsi Vanilla and Nitro Pepsi, and then the taste testing is on. Let the games begin. Here we go. So Pepsi Vanilla was originally released in 2003. It was released because PepsiCo was trying to compete with Vanilla Coke, which that was released in 2002. Pepsi's run of Pepsi Vanilla lasted all the way up until 2008. Got my little cheat sheet here. Then, in 2014, Pepsi Vanilla made a comeback, but it was only available as a real sugar variant. But then, in 2019, the real legit stuff actually came back. And then in 2020, PepsiCo actually ran into an aluminum shortage. So in response, what they started to do is they started to take some of Pepsi's side products, and Pepsi Vanilla was one of them. So they cut back on the amount of Pepsi Vanilla by a lot on how much they were producing. So in some areas, you still were seeing Pepsi Vanilla, but it just became so much more elusive. Now, there are speculations from my buddy DJ Glowing Ice that Pepsi Vanilla might have been discontinued in 2022, but I actually can debunk that claim because I actually found 16 fresh bottles from 2022 in a gas station where there was a convenience store when I was coming back from a trip from California. So it actually is still around even to this day, but it's just really, really hard to find. There are some places like New Jersey that does have some of it, and maybe some other states. I don't know off the top of my head, but needless to say, Pepsi Vanilla is pretty stinking hard to find. Now let's get on to Nitro Pepsi Vanilla. I won't weigh in on Nitro Pepsi Vanilla too much, but what I will say is that PepsiCo, I believe they first came out with Nitro Pepsi around March or April of last year in 2022. And what they wanted to do with Nitro Pepsi is they wanted to create a whole new experience for PepsiCo consumers. So what they did is they made Nitro Pepsi with nitrogen, CO2, instead of carbon dioxide. And inside these cans, actually, there is some sort of a plastic device that has holes in it that helps regulate the carbonation. And so the nitrogen, it has a very consistent bubbly foam like beer, and it doesn't break down like this with normal soda that has the carbon dioxide into it. And it is known to be smooth, creamy, and easy to drink. So it does not burn your tongue like the carbon dioxide does. And this was Pepsi's fantastic idea to try to come out with something that was going to be new and really good. and they have had good success with Nitro Pepsi, and it is now on the mainstream. I, however, though, have tried both, and I think Pepsi Vanilla is probably the very best Pepsi item out there. It's close. It's like on my top three. So that is the history and both the legacy behind Pepsi Vanilla and Nitro Pepsi Vanilla Draft Cola. To this day, if you want anything that is as close to Pepsi Vanilla as you can get, a Nitro Pepsi Vanilla is pretty much all you can find. So if you are out and about in a different state, make sure to always keep your eyes open for Pepsi Vanilla because it is very hard to find and you will miss out if you're not paying close attention. Okay, now, does Pepsi Vanilla actually taste like Pepsi Nitro Vanilla? Nitro Pepsi Vanilla Draft Cola. Here we go. Ooh, such a great smell. It smells just like I remembered it. This has actually lost the carbonation, but I know that will not affect the flavor at all. Hopefully not. Now here's the Nitro Pepsi. One thing that you want to make sure of to know is to always make sure a Nitro Pepsi is cold before opening it because it will splatter all over the place. See how the steam comes out and it's so different? There's already foam. Okay, let's try the Pepsi Vanilla first. For the viewers, I'll just pour a little bit here in this glass. That way you can get a good visual of it. Because this is 4 years old, this bottle of Pepsi Vanilla, it does taste a little bit more watery, but I can definitely taste a very good, robust flavor of vanilla that is still in there, and the loss of fizz is not affecting it really at all. Let's take just a little bit more of a taste. Yes, that is very good. It's got it literally tastes exactly like you would imagine a Pepsi Vanilla to taste. Picture perfect. You notice the vanilla rings. It tastes perfect. Now, let's try Nitro Pepsi Vanilla Draft Cola. For the viewers, I'll just pour a little bit in here. I think that might actually taste pretty darn close, which I'm very shocked about. Let me try the Pepsi Vanilla Original one more time. Okay. Now the Nitro Pepsi Vanilla again. Okay, I think I totally have this figured out. So, the Pepsi Vanilla Original, it has a very, very nice blend of vanilla that's in the flavor of Pepsi. When you drink this, it definitely tastes exactly the way it should. A vanilla flavor that is just dark and robust as can possibly be, and it's very good. The Nitro Pepsi vanilla draft cola, though. It does taste awfully close to this Pepsi vanilla flavor. However, the creaminess that's in this, just imagine eating a Reese's peanut butter cup that has vanilla in it. Okay, a regular one. And then just imagine eating a white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup that has vanilla in it. The white chocolate Reese's peanut butter cup would taste a little bit more light and creamy and sweet. Whereas opposed as the Pepsi vanilla, it just literally tastes like Pepsi and just boom, a nice, beautiful, robust blend of the vanilla. So at the end of the day, does Pepsi vanilla actually taste like Nitro Pepsi vanilla draft cola? Yes. I wouldn't say exactly like it. I would say probably 80% of it, and it is a very solid, legit drink. So if you are indeed in a pinch for some Pepsi vanilla and you cannot find it in your area, go out and get yourself a can of Nitro Pepsi vanilla draft cola, and it will not let you down. Thank you guys for watching. I am Maximus the Fourth here. I am signing out, and I will see you next time.